I'm now going to discuss how to fill out the work intake submission form. Starting at the work intake homepage, begin with step 1 by clicking on the Excel icon, which will open the business case project proposal spreadsheet. When the spreadsheet opens, you will see a tab with instructions. It is very important to follow these instructions so as to leave the spreadsheet blank for the next person requesting work from technology. This spreadsheet contains all the necessary questions and fields for you to submit a complete business case to the work intake process. Due to the high cost and limited availability of technology development resources, it is imperative that you fill out this spreadsheet completely. This form is your way to provide justification for consuming precious technology resources, so I can't emphasize enough. Provide as much detail in these tabs as possible. To help you fill out the spreadsheet completely, it has been designed as a worksheet, progressively building from one tab to the next. As data is added to each tab, the summarized results are compiled in the last tab, Step 5, Initiative Form. For this reason, it is essential that you visit each step and fill in the appropriate information. The Cost tab is listed first, since every project has costs associated with it, and it's expected that you will provide the details and costs associated with this project. Additionally, it is understood that not every project will have cost savings or contribute to revenue, so it is possible that these tabs may get skipped. Having said that, the more information you can provide regarding cost savings or revenue, the more likely it is to justify pursuing this project into development. Looking at the Step 1 Costs tab, the first thing to note is that you only need to input data and edit cells in the gold highlighted cells of the template. The Cost tab is inclusive of all expenses that are related to your project, so be sure to identify and fill out any costs related to your project in the coinciding tables on this tab. As you fill out the gold areas, the sheet will automatically calculate the results in the top table, so double check to ensure this looks right. When you scroll down, you will see several tables that are formatted the same. Please add data for each column in these sections using as many lines as you have expenses for. Moving to the next tab, Step 2, Cost Savings. Cost savings are relatively straightforward. Any expenses stopped, reduced, or avoided because of your project will be input here. Please add data for each column in these sections using as many lines as you have cost savings. Use the summary table at the top of the tab to check that your cost savings look correct. The next tab is Step 3, Revenue. Please fill out the assumptions table by answering the questions on the left and adding any comments to help clarify. Moving down the sheet, identify your project's revenue impact on the markets and use the respective table to adjust. The 4 revenue categories are incremental sales leaders, improved retention rate, increasing average order value, and incremental customers. Let's suppose that careful analysis of my project has revealed that it will contribute to an increase in average order value. To enter this, simply put the percent that you project the average order will go up by. The spreadsheet will calculate this against historical and accurate revenue numbers to produce a dollar amount. Be sure to enter this per line corresponding with the market region in the left column. Please note that if your project drives future incremental revenue, there should be supporting analysis that justifies the percentage increase. If you need assistance forecasting any anticipated incremental revenue, please reach out to your FP&A partner to assist. The next tab is Step 4, Results. On this tab, the only thing to enter is the start year in the assumptions box. As the name implies, this tab is presenting the calculated results from the preceding tabs. The business case results table is the most important output and will be used to add financial data to the Step 5 Initiative Form. The next tab is Step 5 Initiative Form. This tab is where you will document your business case, including what you expect technology to build, vendor information, complexity, and key performance indicators. Since this tab constitutes the majority of your project information, I'll offer additional explanation of each part. Starting at the top, fill out the ownership information and be sure to include the cost center responsible for the project. Please only enter one email address for the primary contact and the business owner. Next, fill out the business case section. For the executive summary, this is your opportunity to explain the reason for this project. The questions serve as a guide, but please be as detailed as possible so we can fully understand this project. In the minimum viable product section, this is where you need to explain in as much detail as possible what you need technology to build for you. Let us know if there are any additional features that would be nice to have but are not required. How does this project relate to the 4 Ps? How does this project get us closer to New Vision 2025? When do you need it and why? Finally, what region will this serve? Moving down the form, let us know if a vendor is needed or if one has already been selected. Let us know your thoughts on the compliance and complexity of this project. You will see your financial data has been auto-populated, but don't forget to let us know if this project is for current or future budget targets. Finally, Please enter any key performance indicators that can be used to track the performance of your project. After you have completed your business case project proposal, it is now time to submit it to be reviewed and approved. Return to the Work Intake homepage and scroll down till you can see the submission form under Step 2. Enter the name of your project, but please be sure to not use any punctuation or special characters. Click the blue button to select and upload your saved business case project proposal. Click the next blue button to select and upload any supporting documentation you have. You may not have any additional documentation, and that is okay. Finally, click the Submit button. Your technology work request has now been submitted to the work intake process.